Hi, and welcome back to Cooking for Two 101. And if you haven't been here before, thanks for joining us. Today we're going to make something that you can make for Mom. Mother's Day, her birthday, whatever. It's just a few simple ingredients, but it tastes like heaven. It's a combination between quiche and eggs Benedict. I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, everybody that tried it is like, where's this been my whole life? So that's what we're going to do. I have preheated my oven to 400 degrees, and I have a frozen pie shell. Anybody can do that. And I'm just going to poke some fork tines around it just to get some holes in it. That way when I par bake it, it won't bubble up, which is no bueno. We don't want that. I'm going to put it in here for 10 minutes. I have already prepared some Hollandaise sauce just according to the package directions. Just get the packaged one. You don't have to make hardcore in the blender Hollandaise sauce. Just get this one because we're going to put this in the quiche and substitute the milk with it. It's going to be amazing. But it does have to cool down. So we're going to take a few minutes, let it cool down. We'll be right back. Okay, so the pie shell is done. It baked for 10 minutes. It's cooling. I have also created the out of the package Hollandaise sauce, which is delicious and easy, and anybody can do it. It is completely cool. You do not want to add this to eggs. In this bowl, I have 4 eggs, which I have beat until they're all mixed together, the whites and the yellows. Next, we're going to add some seasoning. This is about a half a palmful of dry mustard, paprika, salt, pepper, and a pinch, and I mean a pinch, like this much, of nutmeg, because it goes a long way. You don't want a whole bunch of that in there. Okay, that's in. Mix that about a bit. And now we're going to add the prepared Hollandaise sauce. Let's say you're in a hurry and this isn't totally cooled off, like to room temperature. You can add a little bit of the eggs, a little bit of the Hollandaise at a time so that it tempers correctly. But this is totally cool. It's not hot at all. All right, in goes the Hollandaise, the best part. Yum. Okay, that's good. We're going to mix this around a bit, get it all incorporated. Why am I not using a whisk? I don't know. There we go. That's better. All right. We are also going to add about a half a cup of Swiss cheese, half a cup of cheddar cheese. Stir that in. Yeah, it's going to be cheesy, but it's going to help hold the quiche together. So also it's delicious. We're also going to add, this is 1 diced scallion and just a little bit of diced parsley. Both of those add color and freshness. Very, very important. Next, we're going to add the remainder of our milk. So you need 2 cups of milk to 4 eggs. So this is the rest of the milk. So if your Hollandaise sauce comes out at 1 cup, add a cup of milk. If it comes out at 1 1/4 cups, add the rest. Do the math. You need 2 cups of liquid to 4 eggs. All right, there we go. She's all combined. Next, for our pie shell, what we're going to do is put a layer of cheese on the bottom. And you're just going to sprinkle it lightly. Like that, yeah. And this is 6 slices of Canadian bacon. You can use ham if you want to, but we're going for eggs Benedict, so that's why I chose to use Canadian bacon. If you can find the thick cut Canadian bacon, I think that's even better. All right, there we go. Yeah. All right. Next, we're going to pour this deliciousness into the pie shell. Oh, yeah. It's going to be so good. If you have a little bit too much, just don't put it in, because if it spills over, it's a mess. Oh, I think we made it. Yay! All right. Next, we're going to put the remainder of this cheese on top of the quiche. Just sprinkle it lightly, just like that. We are going to cook our quiche, and we're still sort of working on a name for it. So Quiche Benedict, I think, is what I'm going with, in a 400-degree oven for about 45-50 minutes. You just don't want it to be jiggly in the center. That's how you know when it's done. So I'm going to pop this in there. We'll come back when it's ready. Okay, it's been about 48 minutes. I did check it at about 40. It wasn't quite brown enough, but now it is. Look at how puffy it is. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm so excited. We are going to let this rest. It will deflate. It's so beautiful right now, but that's what happens. We're going to garnish it with a little bit of parsley, serve it with a cold salad or maybe some fruit. But as soon as it cools off, we'll give it a try. We'll be right back. So the quiche rested for about 20 minutes. It was pretty hot. It did deflate a little bit, but that's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. We cut out a portion, maybe a big portion. I am going to sprinkle a little bit of paprika on the top because that's how Eggs Benedict is served when you go to a restaurant. And I'll be honest, that's how I judge a good breakfast restaurant, is how good is their Eggs Benedict. I'm also going to put a little bit of fresh black pepper on, and now I'm going to give it a try. Oh, it's so fluffy. Yum. Oh my goodness, it looks delicious. Wow. That's amazing. This is not hard. You could totally make this for your mom. You could make it for your wife. You can make it for yourself. Don't not make this. It's amazing. Okay. Thanks for watching Cooking for Two 101. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and in the comments, what do you think we should call this? Quiche Benedict? Eggs Benedict quiche? What do you think? All right. See you soon.